This problem looks a lot more complicated. It's really not. You just have to use these same properties and just apply them a couple times over the course of the same problem. Here's what I have. I have x to the negative second power, and all of that is being raised to the power of 2. And then I have 3xy to the fifth power, and all that is being raised to the power of 4. So when I'm solving this problem, I'm going to break it up into those two parts. This first part here and this second part here. I'm going to simplify those individually and then come down and multiply whatever I have left. For my first part, x to the negative second power raised to the power of 2. I just take that, multiply the exponents, and I'm going to end up with x to the negative fourth power. For my second part here, I know that this power of 4 needs to apply to each of my coefficients and variables inside the parentheses. So it's going to apply to the 3 and the x and the y to the fifth. So 3 to the fourth power, or I'm sorry, when I take that 4 and apply it to, when I apply it to my 3, I'm going to end up with 3 to the fourth power. When I apply it to my x, I'm going to end up with x to the fourth power. And when I apply it to my y to the fifth, I'm going to end up with y to the 5 times 4. I'm just multiplying these two exponents. 5 times 4. Alright, so now when I come down to simplify, I have 3 to the fourth power. Well, that's equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This is 9. This part is 9, and 9 times 9 is 81. So I come down, that's going to be an 81 right here. X to the fourth, nothing is going to change there. So I'll just write that as x to the fourth. And now I have y to the 20th power, 5 times 4. Once I get here, I'm just going to look to see if I have any common bases that I need to multiply or negative exponents that I need to take care of. I see I have x's here and here, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply those together. And x to the negative fourth times x to the fourth, if I add those exponents, I'll end up with x to the 0 power. And we know that x to the 0 power is the same thing as just a 1. So this will cancel out to a 1. And what I'll have with the rest of it is I'll have my 81, and I'll have my y to the 20th power. And just to show you, if I did have that x to the 0 power, that's the same thing as a 1. So essentially, it's 1 times 81y to the 20th power, which is just itself. And so this is my final answer right here.